Hey there everyone, how you doing today? My name is Randy and welcome to Randy's Scales and Tales. Today I'm joined with one of my best friends, Derek. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, my name is Derek. You can follow me on Twitch as DWrecker. I'll be streaming games. You can also follow me on YouTube where I'll be doing reaction videos and also some gaming videos as well. Same name. I'm so excited to be here.
We just went to Anime Boston 2025 and just this past weekend, I'll put the dates on screen because I can't remember that stuff even though it was literally days ago. But yeah, that was one hell of an event. Spent way too much money on merch and figures and all that good stuff.
It's all good fun.
Yeah. I'm more the figure collector. Derek appreciates them. So he's got a couple little things of his own as well. So we're going to go through, check these things out. It's not going to be in-depth reviews like I typically do. It's just going to be lighthearted fun with some general impressions of the merch that we got. So to kick things off, we'll start with some like more acrylic stand type things, and then we'll move into figures as we go. All right. So if you catch his streams over on Twitch and eventually have some stuff up on YouTube as well, Zenless Zone Zero is a huge passion that we both share. We love that game.
Oh,
so
absolutely adore it.
Yeah, so we were really, really shocked and amazed. There was a ZZZ, official ZZZ merch booth. There was also a Genshin one, but I didn't buy anything from it.
The thing was with the map, they only showed the Genshin booth. They didn't say anything about Zenless Zone Zero. So when we went to the second, because there was two dealers' rooms, we went to the second one, we were surprised we saw Zenless Zone Zero just right there. And it was just a wonderful surprise because I thought it was just going to be Genshin, which, you know, I have nothing against Genshin, but I definitely prefer Zenless Zone Zero. Again, my preference there. But when I saw it, super excited and a little splurge.
Yeah. They were sold out of some things already by the time we got there. So there were just a few things that we couldn't get, but really not a huge deal because I think they're readily available online. But we did get some con exclusive ones. So that's exciting.
Yes.
So let's check these out. All right. So I'm going to start off with my smallest one. Go ahead and grab whatever you want.
Okay. I guess I'll grab just one of these guys.
All right. So same character.
Oh, coincidence.
So he's got the full scale Nicole. What the fuck? He's got the large Nicole, and I have this little itty bitty chibi one because I was too cheap to get too many full size ones. So let's check these out.
That's the main stand. Here's the little base, and just like that, just a little puzzle. Boop. Ta-da!
So here's the cute little Nicole next to her massive counterpart.
Yep.
These turned out really nice.
Yeah.
I like that I can just put this anywhere and it doesn't take up any space whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the convenience of acrylic stands. It's just, there you go. You don't have to worry about huge base or anything or the overall size of any figures. It's just nice and flat. Perfect.
Yep.
Just throw on your desk or anywhere.
So we both got this con exclusive Ellen Jo. She is eating some cotton candy, different pose. But yeah, the con exclusive one is pretty neat. They were actually sold out of the normal one, which is super weird. I don't know why people wouldn't just get the con exclusive.
I bet you no one really knew or something. I mean, because the other one, I mean, it was a really cool pose. It was her posing with her weapon.
I think it's the splash art. Just like the general splash art from the game. That's what most of the acrylic stands are based off of.
But then I learned afterwards, like, oh, this is the con exclusive. It's only going to be here. It's like, okay, never mind then. I'm not going to complain then. Because I wanted the other one because it's like the pose and the art itself. But since that's exclusive, it's like, I can get the other one another time. So
yeah.
So it's a big win on that part there.
So go ahead and grab one.
Yeah, okay. And what you got here? BiCute, one of my favorites. He's just kind of like the Deadpool of Zenless Zone Zero.
Whoa, the con exclusive has a cool base.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Now, we do know there is protective film on this. In the essence of time, we're just going to deal with that later.
Yeah, because right now it's not as vibrant because, of course, the black plastic is covering it. But when you take the plastic off, it's just absolutely just the color starts popping. It's really nice.
This is great. I'm glad I picked this up. She's going to take up a lot more space than I initially thought. I don't know if I realized how big the base was, but that's fine. It'll probably be a desk ornament. Oh. Bye, Nicole.
Right.
All right, so acrylic display number 3, our final one for ZZZ anyway. Mine is another con exclusive of Corin and Rina.
and mine is Qingyi from the Pup Sect. And there's Qingyi. Again, the art itself is just absolutely stunning. Again, there's the plastic film on top of it, so you don't really see the colors really pop. But trust me, once you take that film off, it's night and day. We'll spend the next 20 minutes, a half hour, just like.
Yep. Oh man, but this came out really, really awesome. Yeah, just like Ellen, it's got the bigger ZZZ base, but
we got 2.
It looks sick. Yeah, 2 for the price of not 1. It definitely cost more, but it wasn't like double. The art just turned out super cool in this one.
It is a lot.
That's what I love about these. It's not just the splash art you see in the game anyway. It's like original art for the characters.
My big splurge from this booth here was this phone stand. It's just a cute Bangboo. Its also name is EOS.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to. Blister pads.
And then
tape.
Oh, tape.
Yeah.
There's tape.
It's always tape.
I'm new to this, people. And here's EOS. The little Bangboo. It's the Bangboo. It's kind of your little assistant throughout the games who help you in battles and do solve puzzles and things like that. But yep, he's just kind of laying there all cute. And I'll show you an example.
Nope.
And
legs.
I'm like, how does this work? So legs like that. One like that. Nope.
Phone's way too big.
No, it's not. It got it.
There we go.
So that's how it works, but probably primarily like this. I saw him on the counter and I was like, I have to have him. I mean, it was not a cheap haul, but it was worth it. A couple on the side.
I was this close. This close.
All right. So that is, I believe, the ZZZ haul.
That's the ZZZ stuff. We'll clear this away. All right, we're almost done with the acrylic stands of this little haul, massive haul, I should say. There are 2 Genshin stands that are not mine that another friend that I went with ended up buying. So I'm going to just open them up here so you guys can check them out as well. First is Yoimiya, and the owner of these is right behind the camera. So if these break, it's on her. I love Yoimiya's design and character. Just like her overall character is great. One of the best in the game.
Yeah, I noticed that the Genshin characters have a little more of a elaborate base and have some extra things to it.
This was from the Teyvat Goods traveling merch shop at the convention. But you can get this anywhere. This is not... They didn't really have any exclusives. I think you can get pretty much any of the Genshin stuff online in various places. But this is still really, really cute nonetheless.
Got it.
With the power of that egg.
All right. And this is Kuki?
Kuki.
Kuki.
He doesn't play Genshin.
No, but I do like this character. It's pretty cool. She's like the ninja. Ooh, I like the base. I like the color of this.
Yeah, Kuki's great. Kuki's one of the best characters in the game for elemental reactions.
Love the colors. I mean, I love the color purple. Again, really detailed. Yeah, it feels like a lot more to these, like a little more in the background. Even like if you look real closely, there's a lot more finer details. At least the bottom half here with like a checkerboard design with some other intricate designs. So that's really cool. Look at that.
So this one was not from the Teyvat Goods con store that they had. This was just from another vendor at the buyer's room. These are great additions to any Genshin shrine for sure, because we're probably never going to get actual like figures.
Right.
And that is going to do it for the acrylic stand portion of this video. All right, welcome to the figure portion of this. Primarily, I focused on prize figures, which I don't really own too many of, but cons are expensive as heck for scale figures, like absurdly so. So I usually, if I get one, it's just a big splurge because it's one that I've been looking for anyway. And I'm like, I'm here. The instant gratification is great. But I did do a lot of prize figure shopping this time around. So these are both characters from 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, which is a great anime that we both really enjoyed. Definitely highly recommend it, especially if you're a fan of My Dress Up Darling. It isn't the same, but it does focus on cosplay. So these are characters in their cosplays from the show. I have Mikari cosplaying as Miriella.
And I have Nonowa cosplaying as Nokiel Angel.
Let's go ahead and crack these open.
Yeah.
All right. So assembly is going to be nice and simple. Base figure, just some plastic. No, as with most prize figures, no like blister package or anything like that for these. But at least there's plastic to prevent things rubbing together. So that's something, I suppose.
Yeah.
We got a very good deal on these. Started chatting with the vendor. He didn't really know about the show. I should probably open the base first.
Right.
He didn't really know about the show, so we talked about the show a little bit because he's like, these seem to be pretty popular. So we talked about it, and at the end of it, he gave us a pretty good deal where we got to save some money. He gave us a pretty good discount, and then another discount on top of that for using cash. So that was cool.
Yeah, no. Go to conventions, bring cash.
Tip.
That's
Pro
good.
tip. Always bring cash. Sometimes you can avoid sales tax.
Depending.
Sometimes they'll give you a discount. Not always.
This is already open for me. The wing did the job for me. Use those muzzles.
I don't want to bend it. You know what?
What?
I'm impressed. These are pretty nice. Like the face.
The face is.
The face is like quite good. Honestly, the mouth sculpt is like.
Oh my god.
Better than like quite a few of my scale figures.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, the
good
eye
detail.
decals are nice too.
Mine's just a closed smile.
Yeah, well, she's so reserved, so that makes sense.
Not a whole lot of shading, but definitely some good details for what it is.
This shouldn't be difficult. Why is it so difficult? There we go. Okay.
That's what happened to me.
Come on.
No, I really appreciate is that the wing itself, and I think the accessory too, has the cosplay feel to it, like the material that they use.
Yeah.
It has that sort of feel. It's not like supposed to be like a realistic wings or anything like that. It feels like a cosplayer would use. So I definitely appreciate that.
I do have like a black scuff. I might be able to get that out on the shoulder, but when it comes to prize figures, I don't really expect amazing, perfect quality. But I think that's really the only issue mine has. The paint application is really, really nice. Like it stays like there's like some like spillover.
Yeah.
But
how
you would never see that unless you're like looking at it like I am right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did a really great job.
Yeah, I see a little bit of extra blue here, but again, it's just like so unnoticeable if you just put like even like from this far, you don't even see it. But actually, the paint on here is pretty solid, especially the shoulder pieces. That's really nice.
I'm actually impressed with the hair
on
both of these. I should specify both of them have really nice hair. Like just the sculpt in particular is what I'm talking about. Like she has short, pretty normal, basic hair, but it has really nice like sharp points at the ends, and it has different strands surprisingly. And then there's just like so many strands of hair coming off of Miriella. So
I like the movement of the figure too.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement. Yeah. Stellar job. Good dive.
Yes.
I think these are Bandai?
I
don't love Bandai typically, but...
No, I think they did pretty decent work for what it is.
Yeah, okay, so it's Bandai and Banpresto. Glitter and Glamour's line. Forgot to even say what the hell this was. Alright, he doesn't have...
Nope, that's...
Any other... anything? Okay, Derek's done. This is the last thing we have for this series. So this is Aria cosplaying Ariel. A lot of Aries. Nice.
Cheers.
This one doesn't even need a stand. I mean, I would recommend it, but she's actually
pretty stable.
She's stable.
And...
Ta-da!
Fantastic.
Yeah. same as the others. I'm really impressed with the size of these and the paint application. Not shading, of course, but the actual application of the paint is clean.
I also appreciate the muscle tone that they actually put on.
Yeah,
too.
the sculpt is kind of wild. Like, the sculpt's really going hard on all three of these. I should buy some more prize figures. Like, I feel like they've just been getting better and better and better. I think Taito is a big reason for that. I think they're kind of pressuring companies to up their game because Taito is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually highly recommend this prize figure line if you're into the show. I think it's a great ad.
Absolutely.
All right, next up we have another desktop cute Miku. This is the Sakura Miku. And I've been eyeballing this one for so long. I didn't get any sort of deal, but I also didn't like overpay a crazy amount either. Because if you figure in shipping, I probably paid about the same. I think I spent $40 on this one. From the same vendor as where you got the 2.5 dimensional figures from. He was also like one of the only ones that had her. Good old Taito. Using blister packages and everything. Man, this is so good. Fantastic job as always. It's one of the few times where the see-through clear hair doesn't bother me as much. Prize figures, it's like, yeah, no, that's fine. Just don't generally love them on my scales.
It does help that they put little flowers on there too. Sakura flowers.
This looks really, really cute. Pretty flawless in execution. Almost. I don't think that's supposed to be there.
Oh.
I have see that like green line.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that looks like it's from the green.
Yeah, so whoever was doing I don't think people really do these. These are probably just like mass manufactured. But a very thin line drip of green ended up on her face, like across her eye.
Yeah.
So that's really small. Like it's a light color, thankfully. This green, it's very light. So you only see it upon close inspection.
Far away.
I don't even see. I can barely see it.
Well, now I know it's there, but if I didn't know, I wouldn't see it.
Yeah. So that's a shame. But the sculpt is crazy good. The creasing and this like cherry pillow, and I like that there's different paint applications. So like the boots are nice and shiny, but then everything else stays matte. Overall, pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Very cute. It'll go upstairs on my desk, just like what it's supposed to do.
Absolutely. Nice detail work and everything, aside from that little line there. But I like how they add the flowers in the hair, too. Just kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. A little more details. That's fun. That's really good. And little cherries for the pigtails. That's cute.
Another good one.
Oh, yes.
I keep forgetting I even bought this.
And I keep forgetting about this one, too.
So I have one BiCute bunny. It is Rem from ReZero, and it's barely a bunny. She's wearing like more of a Chinese dress almost. But I was always pretty impressed with at least the newer ones that have come out. I've been seeing a lot of pictures and people being like, hey, these are like really, really good quality stuff for relatively inexpensive fraction of what a freeing bunny would cost. So I figured, why the hell not? All I have is Albedo from Overlord series, and I've been wanting to add any other characters to the collection for a while now. And this Shalltear really caught my eye because I love the color purple.
Yeah, I think we keep forgetting because this was kind of a quick, like, I'm just going to get this. Like a little drive-by purchase and then done. We didn't really sat on for too long. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, like a lot of things I was like debating. Like, I don't know if I want to spend the money, blah, blah, blah. And this one I just was like, I saw it and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Again, got a good price. All things considered, because I'm not paying for any shipping or anything like that. So $40 flat, I think, for this one as well.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Bubble wrap, okay.
Kind of sucks if it's just bubble wrap, though.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually some assembly required.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can put them ears on.
So this is like freeing. You gotta put those ears on. I mean, I appreciate that. I think there's a higher chance of them breaking.
Right.
In transportation.
That's fair.
They still use the same base. That has not changed. Is there an opening at the top? Nope. Of course not. All right, in we go. Base.
I'll try to get the ears. Oh, yeah, that's a smart way to do it, maybe.
I'm going to cut the top.
There we go.
But no, I do like that they at least wrap the hair in plastic, so that way all the jostling from shipping doesn't have paint transfer onto the bunny suit. Thank God. There's actually shading in that hair. There's
Oh yeah, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Really good mouth sculpt again.
Mm-hmm.
And damn, there's even nail polish.
There is. There's even like gloss in there too.
Yeah.
Heaven's shine. All right. Okay. Up their game a little bit.
Yep. Real stockings, real fishnets, just like the freeing ones. The like seam is like huge.
Yeah.
But you're not really ever looking at it from the back anyway.
And the shoes are, to me, a little bit matte.
Yeah.
And usually the other shoes from like the other bunny figures have a lot like a major gloss to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, all in all, I mean, to me personally, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. For $40, you really can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, yeah.
Assembly is easy too. Paintwork, great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, like the application, there's no real bleed over into any parts. Shocked that there's shading in the hair. Like, so shocked.
And
not a ton, obviously, but there are brighter and darker shades of purple throughout.
No, absolutely. It looks pretty flawless to me. I mean, the face looks very good. The sculpt of the mouth. And again, the details with the nail polish. It has, again, a little bit of gloss to them, just little details here and there. I think it's a pretty solid piece.
Yeah, I'm pleased.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time for what you've really been waiting for.
The big one.
The big one, the scale figure of the haul.
Mm-hmm.
We have Hitori from Bocchi the Rock. I've been wanting this figure for so damn long.
Mm-hmm.
I love rock music, metal music of all variety. Always one of my favorites genres to listen to. So it's kind of funny how this turned out to be. So I kind of went to this convention with no real figure that I was dying to find. Because A, they're just so expensive there. Like, I definitely overpaid for this. But I'm okay with overpaying for, like, one thing. I just don't want to, pay $500 for something I could get for $100. But this wasn't that bad. But we were chatting, and I was like, man, we've been around the buyer's room so many times, and I don't really, there's nothing calling out to me. I don't really know what I want. And I was like, if I ever found that Aniplex Bocchi figure, Hitori figure, I would probably get that.
Yeah.
And then, like, I basically turn around. I'm like, huh.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Like, the timing of it couldn't have been better. It was crazy. So I went over, checked it out, and I was like, yeah, I'll take this one. But yeah, I've been wanting this one since announcement. But I never pre-ordered it, never got around to buying it. Don't know why.
It's just so funny that it was exactly what you're looking for right there. Yeah, Bocchi's scale, 1/7 scale.
What I was really hoping to find, but I knew I wouldn't, is the 16th birthday Miku scale from Good Smile. I knew for a fact it wouldn't be there, and if it was going to be there, it's probably going to be like $500, $600.
Yeah.
Heck no.
They had pretty much every Miku under the sun there except for that one, which I have a feeling that even if it was there, I bet you that someone would have bought it immediately, no matter what price it was.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Her first.
Okay, yeah, her first there. Just gonna get this. Carefully get the stage. Oh,
it's all connected.
Okay, yep. Yes, it is. Whoa, look at this. Oh my god. Look at the lights in this thing. Oh my god.
I don't think it lights up, but that'd be sick.
No, it is sick.
It's impressively light.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of happy about that, actually.
But it's also not too light either.
So we have some instructions.
Well, there's one.
It's literally just... Wait, there's supposed to be a support rod?
Huh?
Can you get the box back? Don't forget this.
That was well hidden.
Real strings.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, not real guitar strings.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. This is as good as I wanted it to look. The Aniplex ones are definitely the best looking ones, in my opinion, anyway. There's like some... Good Smile has a line, but they're literally just standing there, straight-faced, with like a guitar bag over their back.
Yeah.
Like, it's simple. It doesn't take a lot of space, which is convenient. This thing's kind of big. But it's boring. And Aniplex, I think, has finally announced the other band members in this similar design So I'm very excited to eventually get those.
I wonder if the other base will connect. Like there'll be other one going here and like other side there. So I wonder if it'll.
I doubt it. They never do cool stuff, but
I'm just saying. Like, I think that'd be kind of a
that'd be smart.
Idea.
All right, stick metal rod in back. That sounds pleasant.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Just jab it right in the kidneys there. Very interesting assembly here.
How is this supposed to not fall?
Not sure. Okay. There's the wonderful sound.
There it is. Oh man, I'm glad it didn't just blast through the back. Okay. Now she's very, very stable once you get it all the way through.
Fantastic.
She doesn't even wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Now she's very permanently affixed. There's no movement. Okay.
Fantastic.
Whew. Well, that was a little stressful, but man, she looks so good. I'm not going to do a full review of her in this video. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to just see me do a full, more in-depth review like I typically do from the scales. And I will be sure to do that. Otherwise, I may just leave it as, I love this. This looks super good. Great paint, great sculpt, super dynamic. A+. Love it.
Absolutely. It's impressive. They use actual like string for the guitars. Good, really good details.
It's like the... I actually have two other musical instrument figures. The Shimian Maifu Miku, which is on the channel. That has real strings. And then the Lamb Rock Miku scale. I got her way before I started my channel. And her guitar also has real strings. I think every figure that's a musical instrument with string instrument should have those real strings to really bring it to life.
Or amount of money you spend, it better be.
Yeah, and for the money I spent, this thing better be friggin' amazing. But I already knew it was before I walked into it. I saw reviews and whatnot, so I knew that she turned out well. Oh, I think that's everything.
I think that is everything.
All right.
What a great haul.
Yeah, this is definitely the biggest haul I've ever had in my life. The only haul I've done on the channel, really. I think I've only ever had 2 figures ever featured in a video.
Yep.
Something like that. So, yeah, let me know if you want to see more hauls. I can't promise it because I don't get this many figures very often to show off all at once. But let me know if you like the haul content, the just kind of general overview of the figures. Also, let me know down in the comments, or more like let us know, which one did you like the best? Which figure did you like the best out of this? My personal favorite, no brainer for me. I love the Hitori figure. I love how that turned out. So that is my favorite figure of the haul. What's yours?
Obviously, the Bocchi the Rock is kind of the crown jewel of this haul here. Obviously, it's going to be one of my favorites because just how dynamic it is. But I can't knock on the 2.5 dimensional Seduction figures. I think they turn out, for the price and what they are, I think they turn out really, really nice. And of course, I'm going to be biased, and I love the little acrylic stands from CZZ. But yeah, I think overall, this will be my favorite. But it's overall, again, a great, great haul for Anime Boston.
Yeah, for sure. Most money, I think, second most money. There's last year about 2 scale figures.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yep.
I won't do that again. I think I'm going to limit myself to 1. There's also a little bit more to the haul that I'm not going to do any like VO for. I'm not going to show off in any like major way. This is all from Artist Alley, so it's unofficial works. But really, really cool things. I got some posters, mostly Zenless Zone Zero with one random one from FuRyu. And then I got some acrylic charms and a cool clicky keyboard type thing that lights up with a Kirby on it. I'll show that stuff in some B-roll somewhere in this video, probably just at the end with me blabbing about it right now. That's about it for that. So thank you so much for joining us on this video. I hope you enjoyed the collab. Let me know if you want to see more collabs with Derek or anyone else in the future. Derek's really the only one that really is on the same page and also has a channel in my circle of friends. So if anything, it will probably be more Derek. But make sure to go check him out. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's got some fun stuff coming up on there.
Absolutely.
Zenless. If you like gaming, if you like Zenless especially, his channel is going to be where it's at. Make sure to go check out his Twitch. He does live streams all the time. ZZZ and many other games are going to be there.
Absolutely.
So check him out. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Bye now.
Done!